Where is Dappa, bro? I feel like you're waiting on him always. Dappa!
Gracias, métele, no, métele, métele.
The...
Ahora yo voy, me sigues. Hey,
What's up, man?
That's what I got with me.
What have you done?
Oh my goodness.
Who's your friend?
Look at that. It's my buddy. Look at that.
My guy, are
What
you
do you guys
thirsty?
think? Bro,
Welcome to Texas.
Thank you.
I come in style, don't I?
That's how we
Gracias,
do it.
señor. Mucho gusto. Thank you.
For the crew.
Shit. Now everybody sing that shit. Shit. Now everybody sing that shit.
James, usual?
Yes, sir.
Low ball fade?
Yep, give me the fade, the essay fade.
But before we get started, I gotta ask you one thing.
Get him.
What are those? Holy, those things are ugly, bro. Like
No,
straight up.
They're not ugly.
They're nicer in pictures, they are, but in person,
These fucking shoes are awful.
Was
How'd
it
you
really that
pull it
bad?
off?
A
Was it
week?
really that bad?
Was it?
It was miserable.
So you
I-
weren't making any of this up.
I
It's that bad.
hate this shoe more than I can even begin to
Okay,
tell
so
you
after a
right now.
week, they haven't grown on you even a little.
You know what, Dappa? You got a trash can?
yes, I do.
That's not.
Dead ass. Get my shoes ready. Thank you, sir. Trash. Trash.
Suit up.
Get my
Sorry,
damn
Kanye.
Nikes back.
I
Make me
tried.
wear that bullshit.
I tried.
You back, baby, you back.
No, I don't. You know what? The hardest thing about it wasn't even so much that I had to wear them. For me, to be completely honest with you, it's having to wear the same shoe consecutively for that
Yeah,
many
when's
days.
the last time you wore?
It's interesting because I was talking about it for a few days. I'm like, I haven't worn the same shoes for more than 2 days in a row, probably since middle school. And that maybe probably, because I started collecting years ago,
It's actually
1992.
really impressive.
So the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like I just haven't done that. So I felt really uncomfortable.
Back in the struggle, man.
Dude, after like day
But
3,
did
I
you
got
end
really
up liking the
uncomfortable.
shoe at all?
No, and whoever said
Give
these
me
shoes
one
are,
good.
they are not
When
comfortable.
me and my brothers used to fight, my mom used to sit us down and used to make us say one good thing about the other.
Okay,
Give me one good thing that you found.
the color.
I'll take it.
The
I'll
color.
agree.
That's all I'm gonna
It was
get, I'll
not
take it.
comfortable. It was obnoxiously bulky. It looked like I had Snoopy's head in my, like I felt like I was walking around in like house slippers, but they were heavy. No, they're ass. If I wanted to wear,
tried.
if I want to wear
I
New
tried.
Balances, I'll wear New Balances. That shoe is
not a
just
dad
not
shoe
it.
guy.
No, it's just bad. It's not even dad's shoe.
Well, I did enjoy seeing you suffer. I'm not even gonna lie.
I know you did.
I loved every day.
And I
wake up.
put the same energy that
You
I
did.
do into everything else.
You are man.
That
of
you
your
did,
word.
sir.
I will give
I,
you
I,
that.
wore, I wore the socks. I did the fucking
Yeah.
Instagram post.
You didn't mail it in. You didn't
no.
sandbag me.
I deserved my misery. You ate boogers.
I did.
I will wear these stupid shoes. Now my time with those are done.
All right. What you got this week? What's in the bag?
Got you, bro. Check this out. The struggles of being short.
You stuck.
Air Jordan 1.
Nike.
Yes, sir. After
I
a
really
week
thought
of,
what you brought.
of Adidas every day,
Oh,
I brought
something a little different.
the Defiant Air Jordan SB collaboration. Light Bond Defiant.
Okay. This is the first time I've seen this in person.
Yeah, they don't release. They release on the 25th, so we've got a couple weeks before this thing releases.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I love the color. This isn't the first time the Jordan and SB have collaborated on a one.
No, it's not.
They've done it a few times now. They did 2 colors of the Lance Mountains. And
They did
then
the
they
Lance Mountain,
Yep, and then they
which
did
is-
a really piss poor one in the beginning. The first one was like a green, black, almost like the All-Star one, but not quite the same.
Yeah, okay. Lance Mountains, though, this does have something in common with Lance
Yeah,
Mountains.
the Lance Mountains were all black.
They were all black.
One
They
of
had
them
all
was a
black, one had
royal.
all white.
Right, one was a royal, one was a
bread.
and one was bread, and you'd have to skate through it or fuck up the shoe
Yeah.
in order to get to that colorway.
Yeah, Nike's using the technology. What I'm guessing it's just a heavy paint on an external, on leather, right? So it's external paint on leather that's already colored.
Yeah.
And it wears off and it reveals color.
Dappa, you like this shoe?
I do. I like the colorway too as well.
I don't like it in this form. I think this is boo-boo.
Really?
I think it's just really plain.
No, I disagree.
It gets
You know what he's
cooler
talking
though.
about?
What's that?
The shoe changes color.
What do you mean?
You see these hints of pink
Smells good,
on the outside?
You got any alcohol
This
or
shoe,
anything?
if you skate, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I got some.
All right, look it up. We'll
Like-
show you.
Like drinkable alcohol or rubbing
Yeah,
alcohol?
Well, we know you got drinkable alcohol,
Yes,
Dappa.
we're a barbershop.
All right, and then like a little towel or something. That might work. Let's see. Okay.
Right.
Let me see that. I think it takes a little bit of effort, but there can't be too much to it. But
I'm gonna pause.
start rubbing.
Is it doing it on the top? Let me have some. Let me
I'm
give
doing
some.
it on
I'm gonna try to do
the.
it on the.
See, look, there we go.
It's coming off.
No way.
Look. Damn, that's actually
moly.
dope. I didn't know they were red.
That's crazy.
It's
You get a
pink,
shot
like
of
pink,
that.
pink. So it reveals a completely different shoe underneath. It's really cool. Check that out.
I love it,
See,
man.
I didn't even
That's
know they
crazy.
were red.
It's like
I
a
thought-
pink, like crazy pink.
It's like a.
It's wild pink.
I like that.
It's clean, right?
You know what's crazy is like when I don't skateboard. For one, imagine me at this age. If I try to skateboard, I'll bust my shit.
Oh, dude.
Now I would recommend probably
We
a
got
low
a second
top.
You doing?
shade.
Yeah, that pink.
Get out, dude.
See, that's tight.
So the entire shoe would be like that.
Yeah, it changes. The whole shoe changes color.
Yeah. And so you would get, it's kind of fun. You sit down at the table, you could be watching a movie or something like that. If you wanted a cool look at them, you just sit there, mind your own business, kind of distress them a little bit, and they
Well, I
look
think
really cool.
The
whenever
idea
they're
is
done.
to skateboard it and that
Right.
the skateboard rub 'em
Skateboard
off,
over time will rub it off and reveal something else.
which is what most skateboarders will do. I
But
just
our
am
old
not that
asses
dude.
ain't skateboarding.
Hell no.
Well, SB do a low
Skateboard
top.
days are over.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably. I don't know if they would do
I don't know
a
if they'll
low
do the
top.
same color changing stuff, but
The last one, the whole shoe was like black or all white, and you could do it up. This one's a little bit different. I wonder if the white changes color, or the
I
top
don't
gray.
think it does.
So I ended up
super
getting 2 pairs because one, I wanted to let it go and see if the color changes. That's cool. And if not, I'll keep one that stays gray and black.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet though. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
for-
the concept
for,
a lot. It's really cool. And there's another colorway on this one that hasn't. It's actually a
Yeah,
lot more rare. It's
correct.
a Lakers color.
The Lakers colorway.
That's the one I'm excited about.
That one I've had a hard time even finding out where they're going to drop.
They're limited, is all I know.
Yep. And they turned from a Laker colorway to a Chicago Bulls colorway, which is very interesting to me.
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
is interesting.
You know, I could understand that if they would have been maybe like the Celtics and the Bulls, or like the Pistons and the Bulls, but the Lakers and the Bulls, I don't remember having them that crazy of a.
I just think it's great because
rivalry.
I mean, it's 2 iconic basketball teams at
Facts.
the very least.
100%. I want them, but I think only as far as I'm aware of, only about 3 stores.
There's 3-foot actions.
3
I
foot
think they're
actions.
supposed to get.
Facts. That's crazy. All right. So these are what I brought. What'd you bring?
Check this out. Something a little different. Once again, not just doing sneakers anymore, right? I brought.
Hey, we're a full service sneaker culture,
Yeah.
street culture show. So
We go through
right.
everything. So
a book.
a book. This is
Matt
sneak-
Robinson has brought his homework
Does it have
to the
pictures?
set.
It's got a lot of pictures and a lot of words too.
Yo, deadass, did you really put post-it notes on everything?
I'm not a stranger to studying, right? So
This is
when-
why Matt was like
So first of all,
magna cum
let's
laude.
break into it. What I was magna cum laude.
What is this?
This is Sneaker Freakers, the ultimate sneaker book.
Right.
With the publisher Toshin, they came out with what I would say is probably the sneaker Bible. This is like the Guinness Book of World Records for sneakers.
Well, look how big the motherfucker.
It weighs. Didn't you weigh it?
Yeah, I did weigh it.
How much does it weigh?
So I have the same book. It weighs 7.5 pounds.
Yeah. Okay. So this book is comprehensive coverage of the sneaker culture.
Hell yeah.
And sneakers themselves, and I mean, you name it, it's pretty much in here if it has to do anything with sneakers.
Sure.
And that goes. It talks about the first collabs. It goes through Wu-Tang. I mean, they leave nothing out. They go from the Tinker's in here, Kanye's in here, Virgil's in here. I mean,
Well, the idea that what I've read about it is that, of the book itself, is that it was supposed to be like the most researched.
and
Like-
it is.
Like
without
they
a
put
doubt.
some real, like they started working on the book in like 2000 and
2002 or something.
Well, no,
They-
the company was founded in 2002, Sneaker Freakers. So Sneaker Freakers is much like Complex and High
Right.
Society. They're older, so they started in 2002 by a guy named Simon Woody in Australia, which is kind of weird because you would assume that a sneaker culture magazine would have
Right.
started in like New York or LA or something like that, but it started in
It's in Melbourne, right?
Yeah, in Australia, and it's become this global page. But they went out and they did a full comprehensive look of everything you could possibly think of when it comes to sneaker culture.
And their sources, their references. I mean,
Look at that.
they miss nothing.
Look at that! Look at that! What, you got blinks in right
There's
there.
blinks. I mean, it covers everything, dude.
That's insane,
It is
bro.
crazy. It covers I mean,
Yeah.
all the big events in sneakers, and only stuff that sneakerheads would know about.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not a boring book where they just talk about like taking the first sneaker ever. Like that is touched on, but this goes through the actual culture. It talks about when SBs were big, what the cultural environment was like when they were big, and then it transitions. I mean, it goes through even huge like iconic drops. It goes through the pigeon dunk drop. Like that.
What do you mean the pitch? Like it goes through like what happened, how it went down?
Yeah, how it all went down. Like this was the first time that most people in, I guess your average person heard that sneakers were a thing.
Right.
Like people are waiting in line for days for these things. Like the pigeon dunk drop was
That
very
they were
much that
some
scene. It was back in
utilitarian tool.
2005. It was
So the premise of the book goes back like to the beginning, like with
To the beginning.
shell toes.
The thing is, it doesn't.
it covers
doesn't-
shell. It's
it
got
doesn't
like
just
20
cover
pages
like
for shell
Jordans.
toes. It's got Jordans.
What about the Michael J. Foxes?
Oh yeah, they're in here.
Get out.
If you can think of it, it is in here. I promise you.
You know, and it's interesting because it's one of those things that we're gonna sound like old men here, but it's like kids who are getting into sneakers should know these things. Like you guys should check out this book because it'll teach you things you didn't really know about shoes.
Okay. So let's just be real here. Not a lot of people read anymore. And they mentioned that when they were trying to get this thing made, was that like books just aren't a hot seller anymore.
Right.
But here's the thing about this book, something they did really well. So it's got plenty of pictures for the short attention spans, right?
Right.
And it's got short little blog-like articles. We can digest things in small bits of information. So it doesn't read like a book, it reads like a blog, which I love. I love blog reading because I don't want to spend more than a few minutes just looking at something, right?
Right.
But
You don't want an
if you keep this in your
encyclopedia.
bathroom for your private time, this would be an ideal book.
Sure.
Put it on the coffee table.
That's where
and
I
it
have
just,
mine.
Just kind of hangs out, and every so often you just kind of start flipping through it. Like my kids will open it, and they'll start being, look at this shoe, look at this shoe. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait, what is that? And I'll look at it, and then you start having a conversation about this stuff, and then you start flipping around. It's like you'll learn something.
Look,
every
hey, hold
time you
on. What
open
does that say right there?
it. I bookmarked this.
What?
This is Dappa
Go look at
Dan.
it. Look at
No
this.
way. Show the
We-
camera.
You're an imposter. He's in a book.
Dapper Dan.
Okay, this and so I was reading about this guy because I saw this and I thought of you, of course.
Well, he's
so
dapper, I'm
This
Dappa.
is the original hip hop tailor. This guy was taking like
Out of New York.
like crazy like Gucci patterns and Louis Vuitton patterns, and he was making these wild articles of clothing, and it became really hot in the 80s.
Yeah.
He eventually got sued by a lot of these fashion houses.
Yeah, I got hit
and had to
with
go
the cease and desist.
underground.
Right.
But like, I would have never known about Dapper Dan. I mean, this thing is amazing. If you're a sneakerhead, if you're into sneakers at all, you need to have it. It's like one of those things that, like I said, it's like the Bible for sneakers. If you're part of the movement, you need to have one. It even goes through like fashion.
Like
It goes through like starter.
Right.
Starter was huge, man. Starter
Yeah.
jacket, starter
I had a
cap,
starter
starter
full of
those in
jerseys.
high school, bro.
You used to flip them?
I flipped them.
Did you have?
Dude.
Did you leave a tag on them?
And it doesn't
Yes,
just
yeah,
cover.
you
So
have
it
to.
covers like the advent of Boost, and it tells a story about how like Adidas and BASF got together and collabed on this material, this resistance foam,
Yeah.
and like they're really getting in depth, like stuff that I enjoy reading, like technical stuff.
Something you said that you were so right on about it is that it doesn't read like a book, like a
No.
textbook.
No,
it
not
reads
at all.
like you're talking to somebody who's telling you a story.
Right.
You know, almost, and that's the way that's the way I enjoyed it. And there's 650 pages.
Yeah, and you know they said it was double that almost. They had to cut it down.
Is that right?
They saved the rest for volume 2. Yeah, they're gonna have a second one when these things come out. Let's
It's
hope
crazy.
they do.
I mean, it covers so much, and there's things that I knew there
unbelievable.
and things I didn't know about a lot of shoes. Because I like to consider myself a sneaker aficionado, and I pay attention
Yeah.
to the details of a lot of shoes. And there were things in there that I've never seen before.
Dude, they even covered dad shoes. Like this is current stuff. It's
Let me
really
see.
current.
What do you mean, dad? Is it literally say dad shoes?
It's there's a chapter called dad shoes.
Is it 700 in there?
700 there,
it's got a-
and New Balance.
Oh,
Right?
the 700 is on
It's
top.
got everything.
The
But it
clog
goes
hogs,
through
right?
like the fad and everything else, where it came from. I mean, dude,
Here's what I think. I think this book is very important to the culture, and I think people should know about it. So I think we should give one away.
I'm for that.
What do you think?
I'm-
I think we
yes,
should give somebody away.
absolutely.
I'm for that.
Because I don't think
That's
it's a
awesome.
boring book. I don't think it's bullshit. I think somebody will actually enjoy this book.
I think you're
and
right.
and I think you should. So what I'm thinking here is we're gonna give a book away. So we reached out to our friends at Sneaker
Awesome.
Freaker
Yeah.
because we wanted to make sure that everybody else had a chance to check this out. So they reached out to their friends in Toshin, and they sent us an extra book, a new one, a brand new one,
you.
and we're gonna give this one away.
Yeah.
So this is what you're gonna do. In order to get this book, go to our Instagram. We'll have a post about it there. It'll give you all the rules and regulations on how to get this book. So make sure you follow us at otc.show so you have a chance of getting this. It'll be up there soon. Yo, so we had some big drops this week. All right, things popped up, but I'm hearing a lot of hate Travis Scott's dropped this week.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because there's a lot of hype behind it, but there's a lot of hate behind it too.
Well,
I've heard a lot of
let's
people
back
get
up
mad
to
at
the
it.
genesis of all this. When the shoe photos first released, I would say it was 80-20 hate to love.
Yeah.
People really didn't like it.
And surprisingly, what I found to be the most interesting part was the reverse swoosh.
Yeah.
Is the one that pissed everybody off. But fuck it, let's just get into it. I got the shoe.
Yeah, break
Let's
it
get
out.
into it.
And where'd you get this?
I got these on sneakers.
What? Ta-da!
I won on sneakers. That was
Yeah.
the first one I've had in 2 years.
Yeah, so let's go through some features. You're skipping some cool stuff. Look at
I'm
the
not
box.
skipping, I'm
So
just
you got
putting it
the,
in.
The box itself is brown. That's dope.
retro
Yeah,
Jordan logo
yeah.
and
We got the I mean, it's brown, it's cut with the pink. The details are great. It's kind of like an off-white, and it comes with a gazillion fucking.
The laces.
It's got five
a
different
lot of
laces.
options.
5 different laces.
You got
Is that
pink,
a first
brown.
ever?
I've never seen 5.
You want in on this action?
Yeah.
All right,
We'll go over this thing together.
all right, let's do it.
So it's like a chocolate brown suede. It's a suede material. It's not like a clean Jordan leather you traditionally see.
Nah, but look, it's fire.
Materials are really nice.
The back portion right here isn't your standard leather that
Yeah.
you normally see.
And on,
Love that.
and on the very back, it's got his little Cactus Jack logo,
And it's got your
stash pocket,
stash pocket here.
or whatever you want.
So you can hide your money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what we know what they're using it for. Slip in a 20,
Yeah.
said no one ever.
It's on both sides though. It's pretty cool. And it's like it's lined with some really shimmery
Look,
red velvet looking stuff.
The leather is nice. I like the suede. The tumbled leather's fire. I love the reverse swoosh. It's cool to me.
It's quirky. I like it.
But here's what we're here to discuss. Is this shoe hype or is this shoe real?
So I can only speak for myself here because I liked it from the get-go.
Right.
So to me, it's real. But on that same token, this shoe is the hottest thing right now in the markets.
Right, but
It's moving like
there's-
crazy.
so there's a-
Everyone wants it, and it's going for crazy money.
Yeah. But let's talk about a shoe
That
that I
defines
think,
hype.
I think a shoe that I believe is hype. Like this shoe's real, and this is fire as fuck, and this isn't like a new. Like we've been seeing pictures of it. I think a lot of people are mad that they didn't get it, but there's a lot of people who did get them.
Yeah.
But Jerry Lorenzo dropped his third original shoe. Yep, his third and fourth actually, with the Nike Air Raid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Fear of God Air Raid and the moccasins. That shoe, I don't care for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why isn't that shoe getting the hate that this shoe is when I believe this shoe is 10 times real? The Air Raid is not a shoe that I consider.
Shoe's very polarizing for a lot of people because it got so much hype. So then come the haters who want to just be dissenting and say, well, was it really that great? Let's talk about some stuff. Why isn't it that great?
Well, let's break out the other one. Fuck, let's compare them now.
So
Let me see that. Hey, so when I look at this shoe, I mean, this shoe's doo-doo.
you really don't like this at all?
I mean,
love it.
I don't really care for the color's nice.
Color's
And-
clean, the bone colorway.
It's nice. This thing right here reminds me of a Jordan 8 because it had the crosses as well. But this shoe, I mean, why is Jerry getting a pass on this and everybody's hating on Travis on this shoe?
Because Jerry's kind of like a designer, does his own thing, I guess. Travis is a rapper, so right off the bat, what does he do for a living? He's a rapper.
He's a
right?
rapper.
So
He's a
you'll
trendsetter.
get people who love and hate his music as well. And with that come people who love and hate his whole vibe, everything about him.
But there's a lot of people who are mad that they didn't get the shoe.
Yeah, there are, but in general, like, how can you hate on Travis? Like, what don't you fuck with? I want to know. It doesn't make any sense. Like, he's not outspoken, like angry. He's not out there acting stupid. Like, he pretty much keeps to himself. He makes awesome music and he makes some cool sneakers. Like,
It's
I
Jordan 1
think
with
people
a
are
reverse
hating
swoosh.
because so many people are saying already, this is the shoe of the year. This down here.
This shoe?
The people are saying already, this is the shoe of the year, and then you got other people who are saying, listen, it's just a one with the backward swoosh. What's so great about it?
Yeah, but that's what everyone is. Everyone is just a different colorway of a one, and people go bonkers for it.
Like, listen, if it didn't have Travis's name on it, would it be hitting like it is now?
Probably not.
Probably not. Right.
I mean, it's just. It's
so
a-
there you go. So
if you
there's a lot
eliminate,
of hype behind it because of that very reason.
Sure, but there was a lot of
Travis's
them
name on it.
released. There was a ton
But
of them. It
let's
wasn't
be
like
real.
we
Just
didn't
look at
have
the
an option.
shoe in a capsule. Okay, what is it?
I think this is the best rendition of a Jordan 1 that I've seen that isn't a standard Jordan 1. People like your frags, they like your breads, your royals, whatever. But that's exactly the same damn shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the same shoe with a kick to it. It's different. It's exciting, and I like that. I like having the little cactus jack right
Travis
there.
is-
I like the face on the back, the fucking pocket, and the
like a little 3M cactus jack
the
in
cactus
there.
jack. Little hits. They took a classic silhouette, and he changed it up enough that it made this shoe interesting.
I think he did a
I'm
really good
fan.
job. I think he nailed it. In Travis's world, like in his art and his collections, his clothing and stuff, like it's almost like a world turned upside down, right? So like his stuff is so out there, like his designs, everything he's got, like he'll come out with the coolest stuff. This I think fits right in line with it. He's getting hate because it's getting a lot of love. That's the reason you get a lot of hate.
So what about this shoe?
I think it's honestly, and this is gonna be unpopular, I think it's better than the Fog 1.
I agree.
Do you really?
Yep.
I think it's better than the Fog 1. I think it's more wearable.
That's exactly why. I can wear this shoe. This is an easy shoe to wear. I don't necessarily like it, but I mean, it's better.
If it wasn't a Fog, I wouldn't look at it twice.
And over,
I'll admit it.
100%. I mean, look, this shoe gets a 6, maybe a 7, just because it's at least an original shoe.
Give it a 5.
All right, we can go with that.
Right down
5.
the middle.
I give this shoe a solid 9.
I say 8.5. The only reason I give it 8.5 is because it's a Jordan 1 and I have so many Jordan 1s. It's a Jordan 1, but it's really cool Jordan 1.
I give it because the swoosh is backwards and I mean, seriously, that's literally what it's pissing so many people off because it's a reverse colorway. Like, I love that. I love it. I love that it pisses people off.
Like,
I think
how
it's
dare
fantastic.
you? It's my swoosh.
Right. I'm like, look, motherfuckers, it's fine on the other side. You'll be fine. It's okay. You know how I know
Just
this
weird
shoe
off-the-wall
is
stuff.
fire? It's because I'm considering never wearing them because they're that cool.
What?
So I need to find a second pair.
Straight to feet, man. That's
Yeah,
the,
no,
that's
you're
the
right.
deal.
You're right. I'm gonna wear them, but like I'm having that fight, this inner struggle where it's like, do you want to fuck it up?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
you do.
Yes, I do. But
The only
I
reason
also
you
wanna
wouldn't
keep
is
it.
because all the hype behind it, and you think you maybe one day
No, I don't
flip
care.
it for $3 grand.
I don't care for resale. I just like knowing the fact that I have it. So at the end of the day, this shoe is hype. This shoe's real.
I'd say so. Concur.
Doctor.
I could reach you. We're good.
Our boys looking fresh to death.
All right. And with that, thanks for watching another episode of Off the Cut. Make sure you subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at otc.show, especially if you want to be a part of this giveaway, this raffle that we're doing with the Sneaker Freaker book. All the rules will be on there. But for now, follow us, like us, subscribe, and leave us a comment because that's how we grow our page. We'll see you next week.